Right, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, worldwide family? Welcome back to the channel, Jimmy Flippin' Deals. And yes, Mom, I'm putting my seatbelt on. So, good morning. As you can see from the change in the backdrop, I hit a gold mine. Yes, indeed. And it was a get lucky thing because I checked. I hit one store and did extremely well, and then I hit 3 others just to see if it was a fluke. Not that I had room, because I don't, but I was going to come back today. This happened yesterday. I was going to come back today and pick it up if I did. So the 3 other stores, I think I got some razors. That's what I got out of the other 3 stores. So I did get lucky. I picked up so much stuff that I was able to fill up the car, and loving that deal. The trunk has got some in it too, not a lot, but I still want to be able to close it without crashing it all or crushing it all. So we definitely crushing it. No, but loving it. First time I've seen clearance like this in a number of weeks, so I am happy to see it. Matter of fact, some of this stuff is things that I've already sold. Some within the last 90 days. I've sold 10 or 11 units in the last 90 days. Now, I do believe personally that it's probably possibly a Christmas thing, but regardless of whether I'm holding it till Christmas or whether it goes before then, I am happy to get it. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what, one of these I scanned in order to go ahead and put it into inventory again, and I got to thinking, so I checked the Walmart website, and it says that there's more in the neighborhood. So I ordered those online, and if the order actually goes through today, then I'm picking up 10 more units in a neighboring town. So we'll see how that goes. It said it was in 2 different towns, and I maxed out in one town, and when I went to max out in the other, it said that these weren't available in that store, even though they still show available in the store. Maybe they're not available to me since I've just purchased 10 in the last 24 hours. I will reevaluate that. We'll just have to see how it goes. But it is showing more in the area, but it's not letting me access them. So I'm not sure why that is. But that store is actually the closest to me, so I may hit that store anyways. It's about a 30-minute drive, so I hate to goose egg it. I hate to go up there for nothing, you know. But at the same time, if they've got 5, that's an extra $75, $80. No, wait, 15. Yeah, $75 profit. But profit for 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back. I guess it's not much money. Especially when you take into I almost dropped my soda, consideration the gas and whatnot. Now, I do plan on getting special boxes for these. That way it'll cut down the time that it takes. Now, I did try a different way of making boxes last night, which did cut down the time a little bit. So rather than measuring it as I go, I measured all at once. I marked it all at once, and I cut it all at once, and it saved the time of flipping back and forth and adjusting and stuff, and it worked out well. So that in itself, just that gain, will save me minutes every time I make a box for these oblong shaped things. But yeah, I picked up quite a bit, man. I was stoked. Even the cashier, he said, how do you know? Because he was getting a kick. It was 2 baskets. Ooh, I can't see nothing. Oh, okay. There we go. That's dangerous. Slowed down next to nothing because I couldn't see. Anyway, he said, how do you know when this much clearance is hit? I said, man, you don't. It's like fishing, man. Some days you get a little, some days you don't get nothing. Some days you get a lot. And today's a good day. So I sure was hoping it was that way everywhere. I was about to load up, like call in sick, load up. Yeah. But anyways, it wasn't like that. I don't know if I mentioned it first day this year so far, but there's been frost on the windshield. So gotta love that. Welcome to winter. I think it's supposed to be 32 tonight. I think we have seen freezing once before. Maybe I just didn't see the frost. So, whatever. I can't get to my Pop-Tarts. Oh. I think I can. Is it Pop-Tarts? Yes. So, let me see. I did get a return back yesterday. Oh man, the dog wanted to eat that FedEx guy. I'm telling you, bro. Like my fence, when I bought the house, I didn't know it. You know, the fence looked good. Looked like a brand new fence, and it was. But the deal is, when they put it together, they didn't use concrete for the post. So over the last 3 years that I've lived there, the posts have begun to do their own thing, you know, since they're not confined by concrete. So now when Kaya decides Kaya is my dog, my white shepherd that I inherited from my wife. She's a good dog though. Anyway, she goes ballistic wanting to eat the FedEx guy, and the fence is just going like this. I need to get it fixed. I know. But not be top of my priorities at the moment, because I think I want to do a whole new fence. So I've just kind of been going with it. And it does its job. It keeps her in. But she knows she can move it, and she does. And she knows that scares people, and it does. But at any rate, he gave me a return, and it was a baseball bat. And this has happened many times before, where somebody returns something and it's no longer in the shrink wrap plastic, you know, stuff that covers it, right? Whatever it is. There's a number of things that you utilize shrink wrap for the packaging, and then the customer gets it, they take a look at it. First thing they do is pull it out of the plastic, and then decide they don't want it for whatever. I mean, like this bat, there's not a mark on it, but the plastic's pulled off, so it looks like it's been messed with, you know. Anyway, long story short, I have been thinking for a while now, and I made the decision to get a machine, an impulse sealer. And not just a little one. They got like 12-inch ones and 16-inch. But I live in Texas, and our motto is go big or go home. I mean, it is, but still. Anyway, so I'm getting a big 24-inch impulse sealer. Commercial one. Yeah, you know. Commercial one with a pedal. That way I'm not like trying to hold the package and actuate the arm and all that. I can two-hand it with the package and use the foot thing to seal. So one more high volume, a better one, you know. You can get the little 12, 16-inch ones for like 50, 60 bucks. This is a professional one. So I sent the guy an offer yesterday for roughly 20-something% off, just to see what he'd do. I'm hoping he'll just come back with something. I don't necessarily think he'll take that offer, because everywhere I can find this thing, it's like anywhere from $500 to $700. He's got it on for $300, and I sent him an offer for $250. You know, I'd love for him to come back with $275 or whatever. But and tell you the truth, I'm probably a buyer at $300, but it said make offer, so I figured, hey, why not? I'll send him an offer, see what happens. So hopefully when he gets there today, it's still a little early, he'll go ahead and do that. I did get in my merchandise tagger, which I could not figure out how to use yesterday. The little thing that puts the plastic and puts the price tag on it. I had a pair of shoes where the thing had come off, and in order to look more professional, it would be nice if that tag was still on. That's the reason why I bought it. Not that one in particular, but just that scenario. Anyway, long story short, my patience wore thin before I realized it's a shoe with a big hole. I don't need this tiny little needle to feed the plastic strip through. So I was able to send it through the shoe and then send it back through the price tag. So it looped around all the way. It looked like a store-bought tag. So, and it was, but it had just came dislodged, but a more professional presentation than leaving it off in the box like, whoops, might be used, might not be, you know. Anyway, that package is going out today. Not a lot going out, really. 3 packages, profit like $15. That's it. It's the lowest day in quite some time. And just proof that I need to catalog. Also, there are slow days. I mean, I've been running good for a little while, for a long while. But yeah, light day. I'm going in earlier than my drop is, so I've got to do that at lunch, which takes part of my lunch break, but so be it. At any rate, that's it. Waiting on the impulse sealer, and that will take my game. That'll step up my game a notch. I've also thought about possibly the clothing when I get them and get them detagged and get them ready to go, going ahead and sealing them in those for storage. It's like 10 cents a foot, so I'm not 100% sold on that because they'll still have to go into a poly. But I think it'll ultimately be nice and give me other options that I haven't had before. Short of that, guys, short of that, I am at work. I'm running close to late, which I haven't been late so far this year. So I'm gonna go. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.